In this section, I will show you how to add more pages to your store. For example, an About Us page, a Contact Us page. I will show you how to add them, how to customize them, and we are also going to talk about the important pages on your store, like the little pages. So let's go. I'm on my store, and to see the pages, we go to the dashboard, and then My Store, Pages. In Pages, you will have a list of all the pages that are available on your store, and you can add new pages by clicking the button here, Add New, and you can add as many pages as you want. So for example, by default, you have the blog, cart, checkout, home, my account, and the little pages. We will talk about these little pages a bit later into this video. But for now, let me show you how to customize one of those pages. So for example, let's take the cart page. For every pages here on the right, you have a few settings. So first of all, you can either update this page to change the settings, or you can switch to draft, which means then it won't be accessible anymore by your visitors, but you can still see that. So it's good if you are working onto a new page or you are modifying one of your pages and you want to publish it only when it's finished. But be careful, don't do that with your cart page or checkout page or your home page, because after that we won't be able to access them. So it can be a problem for your store. So only use the draft option either for new pages or for pages that are not critical to your store. And here you have a few visibility options. That's pretty cool. Then you can change the publish date if you want. If you put a date in the future, it will publish automatically the page for you. That's pretty cool. Then here you can create multiple templates if you want. We are not going to use this because we are going to use the visual builder instead. It is a more powerful tool. Then here, if you want, you can change the URL. You can change the permalink of your pages. So for example, right now, the permalink of our cart page is cart, so which means the full URL of this page is our domain/cart. If you want to modify that, it's here. You can just change the permalink. For example, I will put example. And then here you see the URL of the page change. So this way you can decide which URL you want for each of your page. Just make sure that if you change the URL, then you update as well the buttons of your store. Because if it was going to cart before, and then you change to example, then the URL is different. So you also need to update your different buttons. Okay. Then here you can change the offer if you want. So at the moment we have only one person on the store, but if you add more people on your store, you will be able to change the offer. So that's good. Then here you can set up a featured image, then here an excerpt, and then here you can decide if you want to allow comments or not. And then that's it for the option that you might need to manage your pages. Then to modify the design of one of your pages, you just click on this button here, edit with the DV builder. And now here we are into the visual builder for our cart page. So you can do the modification that you want the exact same way as we did previously into this course. Once you're finished, you can just save and you're done with your modification. Okay. So now let me show you how to create a new page on your store. So you can just go back, then go back again. Here we are on the pages with all the pages on our store. And if you want to add a new page, you just need to click on the Add New button here. So for example, let's create an About Us page for our store. So I just click on Add New. And then here you want to add the title, for example, About Us. And then you click on Use DV Builder. Here we arrive in the visual builder for the first time for this page. So we have the three options. Either we can build from scratch, choose a pre-made layout, or clone an existing page. So as this is a new page, I will use a pre-made layout for this one. Then here we have the list of all the templates. And then here you have basically two choices. Either we can go to our theme and then use the About Us page of our theme. Okay. So this page is already done. We can use this layout here. Or you can also just look for all the About Us page that are available in the templates. And there is really a lot. There is 135 About Us page that are available, and you can just use any of them and then customize it to what you want to do. Okay, so you can browse through it, see the one that you like. For us, we will use the one from our theme. We'll use this one, and then you click on use this layout. And now we have the template for our About Us page. So I'm not going to customize this page because we have already done that multiple times into this course. and it's the exact same process. So in case you jump directly to this section, just go back to the videos about Visual Builder and homepage, and you will learn the exact process on how to customize it. And then when you're ready to publish your page, you just hit publish. And if you just want to save and come back later and not publish your page, you can save it as a draft. So for us, let's say that we have done all the customization, we are ready to publish. So we'll just hit publish. Okay, then we can see our page outside of the Visual Builder. We just need to click on Exit the Visual Builder. And here we are, we have our About Us page on our store. So super. Then if you want to add pages into your menu here, into the header, you go to My Store menu. And then here you can see your different pages. So here we have About Us. I just click on it, Add to Menu. I can put it before my account and save. Okay, now let's go back to our store. Let's refresh the page. Okay, now we have our About Us page here. And if I go to my home page and then About Us, it goes to our About Us page. So perfect. So for me, I will delete it from my menu just because it's not that important. I prefer people to go see my product. So I will just delete it from here and then save. But instead, I will put this page into the footer here. This is the most common location for the About Us page, so it's good to put it here. So that's what I will do. So for doing that, we go to the theme builder into pages. So now you see we have our About Us page that we have just created, and we go to theme builder, and then we open our global footer. And then I want to add the link here on About Us. So I go to my page, I copy this link, and I open this module here. I select the text, open the link option, and I just paste the link into URL. Okay. I save here, and then I go back to my store. I refresh the page. Let's click on About Us. And perfect, it's going to the About Us page. So then the exact same way you can create as many pages as you want. For example, you can do a Contact Us page, and you can do other pages like our story or whatever you want to create basically on your store. With Dart.text, you can create as much pages as you want. And then you can add those pages into your menu, into your footer, or on any button that you like on your store. And then the last thing to cover into this section is the legal pages. So let's go back to our page. My store pages. By default, when you start your store on Dart.text, we give you two templates for the legal pages. So you have the refund and returns policy, and you have the term and condition and privacy policy. So this is just templates, which means it might not be suitable for any type of activity. If you are not sure about what you need specifically for your activity, then you can go to a legal professional and they can definitely help you. But these templates here suits for most of the activities, and you might start with that. This is most of the time okay. The only thing that you have to do is just to customize them with your own information. So for doing that, it's very simple. You can just put your mouse on the page, and then you can directly access the Visual Builder by clicking Edit with Divi. Then you can click on Use Existing Content. And here you have the text of your legal page, and you can just open the settings and go through it and then just customize with your own information. So for example, here you have the return policy, refund, etc., etc. Also be careful, sometimes you need to put your company name, your address, your email. For example, here contact us at email, so you can replace that with your own email address, and then that's kind of it. You can use these pages, and don't forget to add them to your footer as well, because this is where they should be. So make sure that you add the links to those pages into your footer. So that's it for this section on how to create new pages and customize them. So this way you can just create as many pages as you want. Let's keep going, and I will see you into the next section.